Welcome, beloved community. Kristen here. I'm bringing to you a reading for the collective, and I know we as a collective are going through kind of uncharted territory, and I really want to invite and invoke and energize our collective breath. Okay, so let's just pause here before I give the reveal of these cards. Just to sit, we're going to take 5 long, deep breaths together. Okay, so when we breathe, we want to breathe deep into the belly and into the diaphragm and into the upper lobes of the lungs. Okay, it's like an ocean wave. So it's going to be belly, diaphragm, chest. Hold for a moment, and then we're going to release it out. If you can do this comfortably in and out through the nose, do it through the nose and seal the mouth. If that's not comfortable, you can breathe through the mouth too, okay? So find your seat, kind of equalize your weight on your right and left side, okay? And if you can, firmly plant your feet on the ground or cross your legs. If you're standing, maybe just widen your stance so you're like a tree. And let's begin. Take a nice deep breath in and hold and exhale out. And inhale in like an ocean wave. Feel the breath like a wave. Open, hold, and breathe out. Good, and again, inhale, breathe in. And hold and exhale, breathe out. And 2 more, like an ocean wave, rising and crashing over the sand. Exhale, sweep it away. Last one, inhale in. And exhale out. And open your eyes if they were closed. And this is a great exercise to strengthen the lung tissue, to increase the oxygen into the bloodstream. We really, in this time, can take the opportunity to strengthen and activate our lung capacity. And, this being kind of what's affected by the COVID-19, I was affected by this in December. I had such symptoms that looked like this list, that they're giving of what it feels like. So anyway, this, opening up the respiratory system does so much for the health and vitality of your whole being and your parasympathetic nervous system to really calm the nerves down and to help ground perhaps some anxious thoughts and monkey mind business, okay? So really activate the pranayama, that is the breath work aspect of yoga, and weave that into the walk of your life and through your days. So I'm going to stop doing the past, present, future for now, and I'm going to move into the star seed spread. And this is a 5-pointed spread, and it creates a 5-pointed star. So the first point on our star is transformation, which in the traditional tarot, it's the death card. So I like in this deck that it's transformation because it is walking through a corridor, leaving something behind and moving through. We're kind of in the middle of it. We don't know what the transformation of it, who we're going to be on the other side of the transformation. But indeed, it's a shedding of one skin, being in the middle of a process to emerge anew. And indeed, we are individually and collectively in the middle of this corridor. We are going through a transformative process where things are not going to be the same on the other side. we are life as we knew it. This is another one of those points where life as we knew it is, over in a sense. And we have a million of these moments individually in our lives. One moment. Sedona is joining us, of course. So we have a million of these moments, these deaths and rebirths throughout life, right? We have plenty of practice. And this for sure is one of those moments. If we were going through it as a whole species, we are going through this collective global transformation. And what the first step, the initiator, is showing us is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands to me indicates getting your ducks in a row, organizing your environments, organizing your energy. The fours to me are like mind, body, heart, and soul. This is the square. This is the structure. Fours represent earth, okay? So the Four of Wands, wands being energy, fire, passion, kind of that Shakti of earth energy, kind of that volcanic heat, tectonic, like earth moving energy. The Four of Wands is asking us to utilize the energy available to us in these bodies on this earth and really organize things on a more super conscious level. We're being asked as a collective community to up-level our sanitary practices, right? We're biological creatures in a biological world, and we need to be aware that, we are in this constant exchange. So, this to me is saying that, like, be aware of your sanitary practices, enhance your lung capacity. What is this reality that we've been living in where we are completely acidifying our systems by short breathing because we're so stressed out? This is another aspect of this to me, of what this transformation. We have lungs, we have hearts, we have spines, we have these bodies, this inner technology that is so underutilized, and we have all these symptoms in mental health symptoms that are indicators that we've come out of touch with the earth and with our bodies. So this Four of Wands is really like, okay, let's organize these basics. Let's remember. Let's bring it back to basics and organize. Maybe this is house cleaning, spring cleaning if you're in the northern hemisphere, fall cleaning if you're in the southern. The earth, we're moving into equinox zone, and this is truly the new year, okay? So we really want to just clean up our habits and organize and like recheck things. What is the priority list? Are we spending enough time with our children and our animals and ourselves, And this could be a major global reset to reprioritize the list. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a long video. How to sustain yourself. We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very decisive energy. The King of Wands is not an emotional energy. How to sustain yourself is to make like swift, decisive, logical, intellectual action, to take action and to not get flustered by the paranoia. The King of Swords is the air sign, so it is very mentally driven, but the King of Swords knows how to channel the mind and use it for decisive, swift action and to clean up the environment. And it kind of just like knows how to command and knows what to do based on his own logic. Okay, so his being our masculine energies collectively, to like really allow those masculine energies internally to be decisive. Okay, what you need to learn is the King of Cups. We have two kings here. These are like the two southern points of the star. The King of Cups is what we need to learn, and this is coming into an emotional maturity. Okay, this is coming into compassion. And so the King of Cups is teaching us that we need to learn like a deep, deep internal resonant compassion, and to give from that place of abundance. Okay, to give from that place of realizing that we have abundance, even if, like, let's say we're not working and we're not getting these paychecks, but to realize even in amidst of all of that, we have so much resource around us through our relationships, through our material surroundings, through the infrastructure and the society that we live in. There is abundance, okay? And what we need to learn is the mastery of the emotional body, and to come from this place of compassion as we are working with this situation we are in at this time. And what we need to learn perhaps is to bring that warmth and abundance to the home and hearth, in this kind of social distancing time. There might be just some real tending to that needs to happen. Sedona, come here. Okay, Sedona's going to be a part of the reading because she's being noisy. Okay, so the outcome is the Four of Swords. And this is the card of rest. We have another 4 here, so it's very interesting. We have the transformation card. We have 2 4s and 2 kings, which is, these are very strong energies. So this other 4, again, it's mind, body, heart, and soul. This is the 4 angles of the square, right? And the 4 of Swords is just saying to take this time to rest, relax, meditate, heal. There's a lot of activity. There's a lot going on. We're processing a lot. And this 4 of Swords is recommending us to really utilize this time to go inward and take this opportunity to rest and meditate and learn to connect back with yourself and with the earth. So this is the spread. I'm going to show you. It's the Starseed spread. It's a 5-pointed star. Now, if you've got personal things going on that you want to look at, absolutely contact me and we'll do a private reading. And it can be, a short reading like this. We can do, my typical readings last, anyway, it's supposed to be a 5-pointed star, but it's a little bit hard. But 2 4s, 2 kings, and transformation. Pretty strong energies, pretty solid, very, giving us a pretty good framework to work with what's present today. And today being, whenever you watch this video. But if you want a short reading like this, or if you want to do a full reading, you know, there's different price points. So if you're interested in any of that, just send me a private message or email, and we can, you know, kind of go into your particular scenario. And the narrative is always, you know, interesting and revealing, and it's just like you know, these cards are like a reflective pool. It's like looking into a still water, and just looking at your reflection, and seeing what's in the reflection. And it's always interesting, always always revealing. So thank you so much for tuning in, and keep breathing, doing those nice deep inhales, pauses, exhales, pauses, and just breathe into this. Weave your breath back into your life, and let this be a big reset. Okay, we don't know how long this reset's going to last. It might be a little while. So just one moment, one day, one step at a time. Okay, much love to you all, and see you in the next video.